Hey guys, what's going on? John Hack here from Think About Comics, joined by
Bethea.
Today we're going to be talking about Marauders issue number 9. What'd you think, man?
Oh yeah. Okay, so very deep issue. Okay. Not only did we get, what I'm saying, the little mind trick on Yellow Jacket through the White Queen, but we also gotta look at, her telling the Verente, look, don't be playing with me. I done told y'all nobody comes to Krakoa without proper authorization. Okay? So she brought Petro over there on the mental aspect and put them all on fire. So look, I'm telling you, this is about the defense of Krakoa and how the telepaths play. Not only do they play a role, but after this meeting, are going to play a larger role on Krakoa as far as security purposes. It's deep, man. I mean, they got everybody coming at them. You know what I'm saying? The white pages tell us that people are taking the drugs that Krakoa's giving out and poisoning them and then shipping them back out to try to destroy the market. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got so many people trying to undermine what the X-Men are doing on Krakoa that they get hit on every side. You know what I'm saying? And what I like is the United States is playing a role like, yo, we trying to help out. You know what I'm saying? I think that's so key. Cause they got a country that's like, yo, we got a desk for you. We trying to figure out what's going on and we trying to send intel. I think they working in tangent with the X-Men. I think they will.
I find myself saying the same thing over and over again with these X-Men books. X-Men, Marauders, and X-Force are the books that you should be reading if you want to get the most out of this X-Men run storyline.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are doing a lot of, I think when it comes to Marauders and X-Force, a lot of thinking outside of the box when it comes to a lot of issues. We're seeing characters, really being used to their full potential. I think the only argument I could see is with Iceman. I haven't really liked how Iceman's been shown.
Yeah, because I think he's strong.
Yeah, he's definitely stronger, and I think that they're not using him in the right way. Although I did like it when he froze that ship in the last issue.
Yeah,
that was legitimate.
Yeah,
like
when he got mad, you see who he is.
I love how they're using they're capitalizing on everybody's powers and what makes them cool.
Yeah,
and you see that with Emma Frost manipulating them, and then she's bringing in the children to set up that whole, this. What's that movie with the dreams with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh,
Inception. Like they're doing this whole Inception thing.
Oh man,
and to see how they play out in this comic book is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Like you said, there's so much shit going on in these books. And it's like, what I really liked about this issue, whenever I first opened it up, okay, we got, Pyro's back, and then he's in this relationship with Jean Grey. We already shown that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, great. Jean's in 5 relationships. I know, make more mutants, but god damn. And then I'm like, oh, it's all bullshit. And I'm like, that's cool. My whole tempo changed as I read this book. And then I'm like, oh man, Yellow Jacket just punked out the X-Men like that? Like, he's like a C-rated villain, and then it's like, nah, they ain't even,
he dreaming right now.
What these characters, I haven't been an X-Men fan for ever, and these 3 stories keep, making me go, okay, this is something completely different. And I can see why some hardcore X-Men fans don't like it, because this is something completely different.
This is a whole new take.
And I think it definitely brings in a lot more readers, newer readers, and it makes me, ask, okay, what are we doing next? The only thing that I get upset about is, whenever I get to these, coming soon things, which I think it's good and bad. I like the idea of, okay, Excalibur came out today. I don't read Excalibur.
Yeah, I still do that.
So I can sit there and go, okay, this takes place after Excalibur. But then I look at this and I'm like, Cable 1 comes out. I don't give a shit about Cable 1. Hellions comes out. I only want the Psylocke cover. I don't give a shit about it. Another Excalibur. A Magneto 1's coming out. That's probably going to be a $5 book. Hopefully it has words in it.
Yes, it will have words
Unlike
in
the
it.
Jean Grey book.
Here we go, man.
You know, that's the only thing. I just think that they really need to be cautious on how they release a lot of these X-Men titles.
Okay, so first of all, the X-Men they know right now their home run hitter right now.
Absolutely.
The X-Men are their home run hitter. So what they're doing is they're trying to build up not just these characters, but they're trying to build up a mythos. Because something tells me that when they launch for the MCU, it ain't going to be the X-Men or the old. Something tell me they might even start throwing shades of this in it.
I could see that. Because your whole reader force is on
this
path.
So I'm thinking that if you wanted to make the X-Men go to the MCU and be villains or be anti-heroish, this is the route to go. This the route to go.
That would make sense if the rumors are confirmed to be true, where you're going to see Omega Red as a villain, you're going to see Rogue as the villain in Captain America. But I definitely think Marvel really has to be careful here because they're doing what they always do with their comics. They're building a line. Yeah. They're trying to milk it for everything. Yeah. I think they're on a very, very fine line that you can either make that right turn down victory lane or make that left down loser avenue. I think it's so like they're one mistake away from ruining it, and I think they're one step to make like one of the greatest X-Men runs of all time.
Oh yeah. But here's the thing, and I like how Hickman put it together, but it's like, all right, there's only 3 real big titles. The other titles, you don't need to hit.
Yeah.
So even if you don't pick up the Hellions, and you gonna still be on course with the 3 big hitters. Matter of fact, the 2, because X-Force is great, but something tells me the Marauders and X-Men are always gonna recap.
But I definitely think you need to read X-Force because
X-Force they're doing a lot,
so much stuff in X-Force.
Yeah, but what
Xavier gets killed in issue 2 of X-Force.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's a lot of X-Force is dealing with Krakoa and the team and little missions. All right, the whole plot is coming down through the Marauders because they out. Yeah. They are more out and about, and X-Men because that's the main title.
Exactly.
So I think with these little one hitters and stuff, if you can afford it, if you can get in, Marvel gonna get that money. Mm-hmm. But if you can't, you can hold strong on these titles and understand what's going on when they launch the MCU with the X-Men in it.
Yeah.
So, hey, look, the direction, I love it because, I'm going to pick up all these X-Books. I ain't gonna lie. You keep throwing them out, I'm going to keep getting them.
Can I just pull something out that has nothing to do with the X-Men? Did anybody, if you look at this ad, look at how the thing is drawn. This art is atrocious. Look at it. Like, how, his hand is like, what the hell? Did you see that?
Yeah, and the ad, they got one X-Men ad in there too with it when you open it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's a major crossover. Empire's going to be a crossover event for, I guess, this summer.
I really don't give a shit about it. I just don't care.
Okay, we will be reviewing Empire. Don't worry about it.
Unfortunately. Oh, look. We will. Another Spider-Man #1, just what the world needs.
Hey,
we have like 8 of those damn things.
Hey, look. So, this here, the Marauders book was great. And
only in a Marvel comic book is a spreadsheet a bad thing.
See, stop. This guy. Look,
Marvel all day. Like, what is this?
Here we go.
In a Marvel book, I'm like, oh, great. Shit I don't care about.
Look, Marauders, great. Classic. I love it. I love the white pages. They keep me up to date with stuff going on with other people like the Deaths, Sinister, even meetings. It's great. So, hey, look, I'm all in.
I like this series, guys. We both like Marauders. Let us know what you guys think. Hit us up in the comments section. Give a like, give a thumbs down, whatever you guys want to do. We'll try to get back to you in the comments. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep reading comics and support your local comic book shop.
Yes.